Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of adult age, Dave here again. Haha, busted eardrums. Rolling right along with The Crow City of Angels box break card rip video. Stack number 3. I forget which ones these were. If you look at the very beginning, you can probably figure it out. This might have been the very front stack. I don't remember. Shuffling things up because Spaceriver News says I have to. What do you think? Right to left this time or left to right again?
Left to right.
Left to right. Spaceriver News is all about left to right.
Yep.
What the hell? Always stepping off with the left.
Going towards the right.
In a military fashion. She's never been in the military. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
I've only been in JROTC.
JROTC. Pack number 1 of stack number 3, folks. She gave me, well, that's a good tattoo. Don't have that one yet. She gave me a really nice, really fun question in video number 2 there. I don't have that card yet. You should go back and watch that and see how amused I was. So, Spaceriver News, you got any fun new questions for this one?
Still the Crow?
Still the Crow. Well, yeah, there's only halfway through the packs. Of course it's still the Crow. This will probably start getting a little quicker because we've seen these cards mostly already. But that's okay. I'm still enjoying looking at the beautiful imagery in this set of cards from this very pretty movie. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Give me a question.
If the Crow was still around and you ordered a Happy Meal for adults, what toy do you think from the Crow would come in your Happy Meal?
What Crow toy? Oh, what Crow themed toy would be in an adult Happy Meal is essentially what she was saying. I don't think there would be one, but if there were one, it would probably be an actual little crow. Maybe a person in a trench coat or on a motorcycle. Maybe one of the other characters. Another checklist. But this movie is very not McDonald's friendly. It's less McDonald's friendly overall than Batman Returns. And they flipped their wig over the penguin's black blood drooling out of his face.
But since it's for
black
adults,
green blood.
Since it's for adults.
But since it's for adults,
Yeah.
definitely a Crow figure. One of the lead characters, of course. A motorcycle. You know, an actual bird. You know, stuff like that.
Will you get an adult Happy Meal?
Will I get an adult Happy Meal?
Just to try it out.
Just to try it out? Maybe. We could go together later.
Cool.
While they're available, perhaps. We'll see how shitty the adult Happy Meal toys are.
Yeah.
They are designed by and representative of a particular person, I think. I'm not familiar or don't remember the name. I saw a picture of one or two of the toys and I did not care for them. They looked lumpy and weird, and they both had 4 eyes, which I don't get.
Yeah.
There's the other checklist card. Very nice. I don't think I'd seen that card yet. Iggy Pop doing coke off the tank of his motorcycle. Wonder if he actually snorted something. Next pack, folks. Since this is not a live video, you can't ask me anything in the chat. But if you want to post got another embossed card. If you want to ask me a question in the comment section, feel free to do so. Let's go straight to the embossed card, number 1 of 10, which is, let's see. Very cool, very colorful. This one got jacked up by sticking, so I may not get a second one of them, but I'm glad I have it to begin with. Kelly Jones's Grimacing Crow captures a defining characteristic, pain. Jones draws Batman for DC, where he also achieved renown for the 2 Deadman series with Mike Baron. Jones is also responsible for Dark Joker and Aliens Hive from Dark Horse. That's a pretty sweet card. We'll put that right there. Alright, moving right along with the looking at of these cards. Lots of sticking in this pack. That's a shame. But overall, I haven't seen a lot of damage on them, which is nice. A little bit of corner dings, a little bit of stickage. That's what happens to me in the summertime. I'm all sweaty. Stickage. Alright, next card is this one. She gives her a misery card. Let's read that one. False Freedom. Sybil reaches for Sarah. With the turn of her key, Sarah's manacles fall away. She is free. Hurry, Sybil says. Ash needs you now more than ever. She holds up another of the daggers, the thin blade of the misery cord, sparkling as if in anticipation. She hands it to Sarah. Hurry, go to him. Sarah takes it without pause, without thinking, and rushes to the exit. Cool. I like a good description of a scene on a card. This one does not feel like there's an embossed card. And there is not. I'm getting pretty good at finding them with my fingers. I'm getting pretty good at fingering the packs. Let's crack all these at once here. Beautiful shot. Misery cords held high. I really like that one. That's a nicely composed shot there. All the crisscrossing lines. Sybil blinded herself. All right. We have 4 packs left of this set of cards. I'm still on the lookout for a second one of those. Does not feel like any embossed card in this one. Well, that middle second set there had 3 embossed cards in it. These 2 there and that one on top. This set only had 1 so far. I wonder if I'm going to be able to get all of them from this box. Will I get a epic, super fancy, super rare card? I hope so. Let's keep on breaking these packs open and find out. I would imagine it would be at the back like the embossed cards, since it's an insert. Danny. All right. These are all getting to be repeats. Very few cards left, I think, that we haven't seen. Feels like another flat, normal card pack. Running into that sticker slows down the tearing of the pack. There's Icky Pop snorting coke again. There's that tattoo again. Let's see, can you hear this? Unbricking. I like that one. That one's creepy. Well, this whole movie's creepy, really. In its own fun way, of course. Spaceriver news. Give me another question.
Out of the two movies, which is your favorite and why?
Out of the first two movies, the original Crow from 1994 with Brandon Lee and this Crow from 1996, which is my favorite and why? That's a tough question. It's probably the original, because it dropped on my... Oh shit, son. We got something special here. I'm gonna set that over there and look at that in a minute. So, as I was saying, this pack. Probably the first movie, because it dropped on my early teenage psyche like a bombshell. Really informed a lot of who I was at the time. But this movie holds a special spot for me because I saw it in the theater. I'm not sure how I did, but I did. And I was really enamored of it. I was able to get magazines for this one. It wasn't until years later that I read the original comic book that the first one was based on. So, ooh, very nice card. I would say that's the hit of this stack, but there's something special to the side over there. Tim Bradstreet, The Rebirth of Ash Corvin. Very cool. Excellent card there. Well, yeah, this movie is one of the first sequels that I really gave a shit about and absorbed. Sweet, another one. As its own thing, and it's a sequel. So, I really can't say which one I like more, because it does vary depending on which mood I'm in. But as a duo, they're a damn fine pair of movies. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's a cool card. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see it? I peeked at it. I had to peek at it. Oh god, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. I'm going to use one of these tattoos as a spacer, like fancy professional card breakers do, and set that right there. I can finish these these cards here. Judah Earl. Any other questions? Spaceriver News.
There's one last question.
One last question for this video from Spaceriver News.
If the second Crow movie were an alcoholic drink, which one would you think it would be?
Ooh, if this second Crow movie was an alcoholic drink, what would it be? That's such another really fucking weird question. It'd probably be sangria or some very, very Mexican, Latin kind of drink. Yeah, South American drink. Yeah, probably a sangria type.
Okay.
Last card of this stack is going to be James O'Barr Chromium card, number 6 of 6. Sweet. Got one of the Chromium cards. Whoosh. Look at that right there. That is very, very cool. Tortured by grief over the death of her unborn child and haunting visions that drive her as she seeks revenge, murdered federal conservation officer Iris Shaw hunts the band of right-wing terrorists down one by one until only the ringleader is left. Iris besieges the architect of her doom and exacts the terrible price that will allow her soul to rest. J. O'Barr has provided this moody cover for the new Crow series written by James Vance and drawn by Alex Maleev. James O'Barr's cover for The Crow, Flesh and Blood, number 3. It's a good series. You should definitely seek it out and read it. I am glad I have this card featuring that. Very cool. That may end up being the hit of the box. Deuces on part 3.